Another decent week just before we will put the shop on time away mode, which inevitably will hamper the sales. Let's have a look what has sold last week on eBay and how much we have earned. Hello again and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid carer for an elderly and disabled person who lives abroad. I've got another sales roundup for you today, but before we start, if you're interested in this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps a lot. Thanks in advance. So guys, half decent week again. Average sale is going up. And last week we've hit that 12 quid target, which is great. I haven't seen it for months. I'm trying now to sell as much as I can by the end of the tax year. It was very bad tax year for us. So I'm trying to push now as many items as I possibly can because I won't hit the income tax threshold anyway. So whatever sells this tax year, the profit will be tax-free. So I'm trying to use as much of that allocation as I possibly can, basically. I've got 30 sales for you today. The cutoff point was $7.99 plus postage. So anything cheaper than $7.99 didn't make it to the video. On Vinted, we had nothing again, and the second shop remains closed. So let's jump to the laptop and see what exactly has sold last week. So guys, last week, meaning from Tuesday the 17th to Monday the 23rd of March, we have sold 44 items for a total of £549 and 72 pence. So a little bit less items than the previous week and a little bit less money, but still above £500, which is good to see. We had 8 orders in the bracket 5 to £10. This is a bit worrying because we want those cheap old items to sell. We want to get rid of them. Yeah, they are going, but fairly slowly last week. 27 orders in the bracket 10 to £15. That's our main bread and butter stuff, things that we sell, things that makes our business. That's good to see. 4 orders 15 to £20 and 4 orders over £20, which is again good to see because these make for the profit really. One multi-item order consisting 2 items, a little bit slower on this point, but still we had at least 1 order. 8 items sold to returning customers, which is good to see again. 4 items sold via promoted listings, which costed us 76 pence plus VAT, at ROAS being 48. That's good as well. In terms of weekly goals, we've hit that average sale of £12. Finally, after months and months being below it. So that's super good to see. 12.49 per item and 12.78 per order. We didn't list anything, but we are good till at least middle of April, so we don't have to rush it. But yeah, we have to finish it. I've got probably maybe 600 items left to list, so yeah, we have to push it and finish it, and that's it, job done. 44 sold instead of 100 and 550 taken instead of 1000. Still a scope for improvement. eBay has transferred us £441 and 22 pence. We had some returns. I can't remember what it was exactly. I think we had one item that has been click and collect and hasn't been collected. Again, we had 2 in a very short period of time. So we've sold 44 items. So setting aside £2.50 to cover postage per item, that's £110, and setting aside £1 to cover cost of goods to buy something to replace what we have sold, that's £44, giving us £287 profit for the week, rough estimation. 66 days since last zero sales day, that's good, but that is going down the drain probably this week or the latest the week after, because we are putting the shop on time away mode. So first item that has sold is this vintage denim midi skirt size 22, 100% cotton. I listed it at like $8.99, and customer bought it for $8.99 with 10% coupon, which gave us £12 and 4 pence all in, which is good. It's above our goal. Joe Brown's raincoat, size 24, with like a floral pattern. We had it at $19.99. Customer offered us 17, which we have accepted. £20 and 95 pence, including postage. Very nice, very good. Happy to see it going super quickly and for decent money. And the raincoat will be a nice green wave for last week. Bone Marsh blouse, size 18 to 20, black in color. It was an auction, $9.99 was the price. Customer offered me £8.50. Well, offered me something less. I countered with £8.50. She accepted. £12 30 pence postage included. Again, very happy because it's above the goal. M&S Peruna A-line midi skirt size 22 navy in color. Sold for $9.99 as an offer to a watcher plus postage $13.94. M&S Peruna denim jeans size 18 navy in color. Sold for £10.99 as an offer to a watcher plus postage £14.94. Again, very happy to put it above the target. M&S long blouse size 22. It was an auction at $9.99. Customer offered me 10, which I have accepted obviously. $12.95 postage included. That was a returning customer, and that was a third item sold to this lady. M&S winter workwear trousers size 16. $9.99 as an offer to a watcher. $13.94 postage included. Again, very happy above the target. So all good. Vintage Courtel Astraca. I don't know how to pronounce this bloody thing. Fur coat, size 14 to 16. I had it for a very long time, but I didn't take the measurements, so it was on the side waiting for me to go back home and take the measurements for like 18 months or even longer. So I finally went there, I took those measurements, put it on, and it sold super quickly. $19.99 with 10% coupon plus postage on top, $22.79. Very nice. Happy to sell it super quickly and happy to sell it for decent money. Peacock's smart workwear dress size 18. This was a part of multi-item order. So this one went for $11.99 with 30% coupon. And it went together with this M&S A-line short skirt size 18, which has sold for $9.99 as a offer to the watcher, and all together with the postage for this customer, those two items ended up at being £22.33 pence. That was again a returning customer, and that was the item number 3 and 4 that she bought from us. CNA Jessica corduroy trousers size 16. With CNA, it's a hit and miss for me. Sometimes they sell super quickly for a lot of, for decent money. Sometimes they drag their feet, but I always try to get that decent money out of them. This was corduroy, so yeah, corduroy trousers always sell quickly and for decent money. So $12.99 with 10% coupon and postage on top, £15.64. Yours A-line midi dress size 26-28, black lined with some stretch. It was on auction, one bid $16.99 with postage on top, £20 and 94 pence. Evans t-shirt tunic top size 26-28. Again, it was on auction, one bid, 9.99, with postage, £12.94, sold to returning customer. It was second item that we sold to this lady. A TG windbreaker rain jacket, size 18 to 20. Again, like I said, rain jacket will be the nice green wave. That's the second one. 9.99 for this one with 10% coupon, with postage on top, £12.94 above our £12 goal, so very good. M&S winter t-shirt size 18, blue with some floral pattern, sold for £8.50 as an offer to a watcher. 11.45, so slightly below our target, but still decent. Sold to returning customer. That was second item that she bought from us. EWM aisle, long blouse top size 22, multicolored. It looks like it was blue, but there were like blue, gray, and white stripes on it. It was again on auction. It was linen and cotton blend on auction. One bid, 8.99 plus postage, 11.94, so only 6 pence below the target, which is great. Sold to returning customer. Again, it was second item that this lady has bought from us. Save the Queen dress, size XL, which worked out UK 14. Blue in color with some like ancient Rome graphics. Yeah, there's a Colosseum here, for example. And this was on auction, 12.99, one bid. With postage on top, it worked out 16.94, which is good. Next was this next t-shirt top, size 20, khaki green in color, with some half sleeve, again on auction, one bid, 8.99, plus postage on top, 11.94, so only 6 pence below the target, so still great. Next was this class A-line midi skirt size 18, black in color, workwear skirt basically. 9.99 was the price, £8.50 that it sold for as an offer to a watcher, £12.45 including postage, so again above the target, really good. Another rain jacket, regatta this time, size 20, blue in color with a bag. 9.99 was the price after the offer to the watcher, and that's what it sold for, 9.99 plus postage, £13.94, again above the target. Super happy to see it. Main 100% cotton blouse, size 22, blue in color, again on auction, one bid, 8.99 plus postage, £12.79, again above the target, so great. M&S 100% linen buttoned cami top size 14, again on auction, again one bid, 9.99 plus postage, £12.94. Very happy to see it being above the target. M&S Per Una jeans, another one, I think the second pair of Per Una jeans, dark blue in color, size 16, 11.99 with 30% coupon, 14.74. I mean, I think it was 10% coupon, sorry. It was 10% coupon, 14.74 including postage. Rapa Nui pullover jumper size 16, white in color, organic cotton. I think there was a mark on it. Hey, yeah, there you go. There was a tiny mark on it, which obviously I disclosed. Nevertheless, £8.50 as an offer to a watcher, £12.45 including postage, so above our target. We had it on eBay for 6 months. Boohoo A-line midi skirt size 26, black in color, kind of like a shiny thing. shiny design. $7.99, which for Boohoo is okay. And then there was 10% coupon on top of that, and together with postage, £10 14 pence, and it's sold via promoted listings. Sea Salt Dark Skies tunic jumper size 20 burgundy in color. There was a problem with it, meaning I didn't take armpit to armpit measurement. I only had the shoulder down, which was a boomer, but I still nevertheless listed, and I said I'll take a little bit less money if I can sell it instead of waiting for me to go to back home and pull it out of the storage and take that measurement and redo the listing. It sold for 12 quid. Customer offered me £12, which I have accepted. Together with postage, that worked out as 15.95, so well above the target. I'm happy to sell it at this kind of price because I haven't taken that measurement. Rogers and Rogers Smart Trench Coat, size 24, black in color. You know what I think about coats. Just sell them quickly, sell them cheap, just to get rid of them, just not to sit on them for entire summer and free up storage space. $10.99 as an offer to a watcher. So together with postage, that was $14.95. Jules raincoat, another raincoat. Is it number 4, I believe? Raincoat jacket, size 16, navy plate pattern. The price was $19.99. Customer offered me 16, which I have accepted. So after the postage has been included, that's $19.95. So well above the target, £8 above the target. I'm happy to take this price to sell it super quickly. George cropped denim jeans, size 22, white in color. There was a mark on them, which looked a bit scary because it looked very faded. So somebody tried to wash it out, but it didn't pick up. That's what I said in the description. Yeah, and I've put them on $7.99. They were very nice jeans, cropped jeans, but that mark made them a bit dodgy. My wife bought them in £1 charity shop, but they were on offer for 50p. I mean, two for a pound on trousers, so she took it. She said if 50p is worth to risk, even though there is a mark, because she's seen it in the shop. Yeah, it has sold for $7.99 with 10% coupon. So altogether with postage, 11.14. 11.14 out of 50 pence. You can't go wrong with that. And the lady is not returning it, so it should be fine. Studio full zip fluffy hoodie, size 24-26. There was a problem with it because the ends of the sleeves were a bit bobbly, and I was photographing it on my last day in UK, and batteries went flat in my debobbler, and I didn't have time to go to the shop to buy new batteries to replace it, and I didn't have spares. So I photographed it as it was with those bobbling on the sleeve. Obviously, mentioned it in the description and put it on the a little bit lower price, $7.99. Maybe without this bobbling, I would get maybe $9.99 or something like that. It was only studio, so yeah, $7.99 with 10% coupon plus postage on top, £11 14 pence. So guys, my wife is coming with a visit, so the shop will be put on time away mode as there will be nobody to dispatch parcels at home. So I expect solid 2 weeks of very low sales. It is what it is. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to make what sold video with videos with those 2 weeks. Maybe I'm going to do one one containing 2 weeks. Maybe I'll do them separately, I don't know yet. We will decide seeing how many items is there, because if I will sell 5 items, there will be no point to make a video. We will have to do it again in May, but then hopefully I will be able to go home after that. So I'm going to photograph more stock, and we will push forward hard, and hopefully we're gonna get significantly better sales. And also after that, roughly June, when I will go home, June, July, I hope I will reopen the second shop and move the problematic inventory there, and that should help with the sales on the main shop too. And with that being said, guys, let me wrap it up here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button. If you wish to support the channel further, please consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. I'll see you next time. Have a great week. God bless you all. God bless people of Ukraine. Bye-bye.